Hey, all you Tiger fans, Josh Moore here, alongside with Mike Whitescarver, and we've got some great news for you. As many of you guys know, state and regional tournaments are coming up next month, and many of you guys are not going to be able to make the games, but we can. We've got special permissions that we can do so, but it's going to cost some additional funding, and that's where we're coming to you guys for some additional help. On the screen that's fixing to pop up in front of you is going to be a link to a safe online giving site that you can come on there and donate whatever amount that you choose, whether it be $5, $10, 20, or even 100. Feel free to do so. Exciting there. If you don't want to donate online, feel free to go ahead and come to the school, give a check, give cash, whatever you can. You may not be able to go to the games, but we can. And so any help that you can do for us would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Go Tigers.
Hey guys, we're live here at Tiger Gymnasium.
We're real excited to be here.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're having a lot of fun here in the booth, guys.
Hey,
That's for sure.
I'm Mike Whitescarver with Dustin Whitty on the camera and your voice of the Valley Springs Tigers, Josh Moore. We got a little booth cam going on right here. Thought we'd come in a little early and discuss what's been going on with the teams a little bit. I know Josh will have to bail out to do lineups here in just a minute, but Justin, so the team's been on the road the last 3 games. They went to Clinton and had a tough matchup there, tough place to play. As you pointed out, tough to shoot.
Yeah.
I think the rims, some of the players are saying the rims were different. And then went to Grove, and we got 2 good wins there. And then last night we played at Flippin and got a couple of good quality wins. So it's nice to be back home after 3 games.
Yeah, you bet.
As a former player at here, I'd like to hear what you have to say about what it's like to play in this gym compared to other gyms. And
Well, it's the home rims,
Yeah.
Home field and home court advantage is a real thing. I mean, if you
Yeah.
follow college ball, NBA ball, anything like that, the winning percentage at home is obviously a lot higher, and that's because you're used to the backdrop, you're used to the rim. You get to, spend all day at school and just kind of stay in your routine. And that's what flipping at Clinton. Both teams really struggled shooting the ball, and that's a good thing. They need to experience that because, a little adversity late in the season will make you a better team when it comes tournament time.
it's a good point, Dustin. Folks, we're just getting set to go live, and we're going to flip you over to the court camera, and we're going to have the national anthem, and then we will have starting lineups.
And now your starting lineup for the Green Forest Lady Tigers. A senior, number 3, Kendall Meyer. Junior, number 14, Maddie Youngblood. Sophomore, number 15, Samantha Delavan. Senior, number 24, Kiara Taylor. Senior, number 31, Skylar Howerton.
Folks, there's your Green Forest starting lineup.
And now your starting lineup for your Valley Springs Lady Tigers. Junior number 3, Haley Fry. Junior number 5, Laura Moore. Junior number 10, Bethany Richardson. Sophomore number 20, Haley Patrick. And junior number 23, Whitney Cowell. Valley Springs Lady Tigers, coached by Coach Ryan Johnson.
There you have the starting lineups, guys. We're getting set for a good matchup here as Green Forest comes in with the record that's not so great. But I'll tell you what, guys, they're going to come in and they're going to play hard, and they're going to give us their best as any team would. And so I expect a good matchup here. Expect Valley to come out with a win. Of course, I expect that every time. But we're excited to bring this to you, and for all the fans watching, we're ready to go, I think, right here.
Absolutely. Here looks like Richardson's going to be set for the tip-off.
Valley controls opening possession. I would look to see, or I would think the girls are going to come out pretty aggressive. Man, they're just tearing it up on defense the past few games, just totally shutting teams down on the perimeter. And tonight will probably try to be the same effort.
Now, Dustin, there's a 3 put up by Kaufeld.
Oh,
That's
shot.
first basket made. Good. Now, you were at the game last night at Flip and everything, so you got a chance to watch them live as they were going. Did you see anything new or different that Coach Johnson decided to show? Or
No, not really. The defensive intensity was still there. Mara Moore had a heck of a game. She drove the ball really well, and nobody could guard her on the perimeter. She played really strong, as did Patrick, as I say that.
as she puts another layup
Right.
up there, that's an early 5-0 lead right now against the Green Forest Lady Tigers and everything.
The guard play last night was exceptional, and Flippin was not bad, but our guards just totally
and
shut
a
them
block
down.
put up by Richardson there. Pass down the court to Patrick. She's going to put up the layup, and that's going to be good there. One thing that I'd like to say about our girls is throughout this year, and I think you all can probably agree, is I've seen nothing but improvement from our girls. Now we've had our slumps and some shooting spurts, things like that, but I'd say the biggest, and another steal there by the Valley Springs Lady Tigers, and a early points put up by Kaylee Patrick, and a quick timeout called by Green Forest. That's going to be my way of distinguishing them tonight is the Green Forest, and I'm just going to say Valley. When they're both mascots or the Tigers, you kind of get confused a little bit sometimes. Red, white, that's how it's going to go there. Yeah, defensively, I feel like our girls have really improved with a lot of things. Hands, they started off early in the year. There was a lot of busy hands in the lanes, got a lot of deflections. But it really, the improvement that I have been seeing is, number one key is defensive rebounds, getting the early change of possessions, and just like you said, Dustin, stopping them out on the perimeter, not allowing those big threes to be taken. So Green Forest is going to go ahead and inbounds that as they're going to come across out of the timeout here.
Yeah, early on, guys, if we're shooting layups like that, open layups, we're going to be pretty successful tonight.
And that pass is going to be outside to number 14, Maddie Youngblood. She's still kind of looking to set up some offense here. Come across over there. She's going to drive, but loose ball kicked up to Morrow. She's going to drive. Got the numbers for Patrick for the layup, and that's going to be good.
Great job having her head up, having her head on a swivel, and seeing both teammates there coming from both sides.
You can pretty much rely on Patrick to always be standing there at the front of the rim. She'll beat everybody down the court most of the time.
Oh yeah, she's got
she
wheels.
is definitely one of the quicker ones on the team for sure. Guys, I want to quickly just kind of point out too, since we are later in the season, postseason's right around the corner. Just kind of give some rankings currently where both teams that are playing tonight are in the conference. Valley Springs is sitting currently at number 2, right behind Mountain View, which we will be hosting them a week from tonight. So that is a game you're going to want to tune into. That's going to be a good, excellent girls game to watch. And that's going to be number 15, Samantha Delavan.
Good looking
puts that
layup
one.
right there.
Yeah, she drove real well on that. So, yeah, like I said, our girls are setting number 2 in the conference with a record in the conference of 6-3. Again, right behind. And rebound put up by rebound pulled down by Fry, but another shot put up.
I think she was expecting some contact there.
She was, and she did the right thing keeping it high on
You
that
bet.
rebound, but she was under the rim a little too far, I think.
Yes, she was.
And a three-point put up by Kaufeld.
Oh.
Madden's good. That's her second for the night.
Boy, she's shooting with some confidence right now.
Yeah, it took her, a couple games after that ankle injury that she had early in the season to kind of get back in full rhythm and full 100%. And, yeah, she's definitely out there on the court. And she's shown some confidence, and she's improved. I feel like she's improved her shot.
I agree. And her, after an ankle injury, that pushing off that ankle defensively is obviously a worry or concern.
That's going to be an errant pass there.
It did take her, like you said, a couple games to get back. But now, I would argue she's one of the top defenders that we have. Between her and Mara up top, most of the time, they always seem to guard the other team's best player and do a good job.
Right.
It's good defense there by by Fry.
They're going to double on Kaufeld, though. There's breaks that there. Cross pass over to Moore in the corner. She's going to put up a three, and that's going to be short, but a rebound by Fry. Second basket put up, but nothing there.
That's good
Deflected
hustle
off
by
of Green
Richardson.
Forest. Yeah, she got underneath the board there again. Early substitutions by Valley Springs. Number 32, Maddie Watkins checking in, and looks like number 22, Hallie Miller's coming in for Fry and Patrick. So getting back to the conference records and everything, Green Forest tonight, though. Good move, yeah, for sure. Setting last in the conference. They are 0-7 for their conference record. And right now, the record doesn't show really what they have put on the court. This is the first time I've seen them this year. And there's definitely some improvement I know that they're working on. But, they play smart. Trying to get the smart passes in there. But, they just haven't really got to be able to put a win on the board. Pass right across the court for Kaufeld in the corner again, and she misses that one.
She thought that was in out of her hand.
It looked good from when she released it for sure.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yep.
That's right. As Taylor passes it over to Delavan, who sets up the offense once again. She thought about it, but it took that extra step and moved it, and that's going to be a wall.
Sure enough, that was a good job by Kaufeld closing that passing lane, and that's what caused her to hesitate.
That's what that perimeter defense right there, cutting off those passing lanes.
Richardson looking for a pass. Kaufeld once again for a three-point shot. Oh, and that rimmed out. So she's shooting 50%. Oh, she tried for the steal.
She wanted the shot there, but Mara closed out on her.
Oh, they're going to get that one. She was straight up, it looked like, but just enough body contact to call the foul. First free throw missed.
Looks like starters Fry and Patrick coming back in.
But this time Kaufeld and Moore decide to come out. He's going to pull them, let them set. Good crowd here tonight for an early week game. and everything. And one thing about Anna
Good
Miller
shot.
puts up a three-point shot. She sinks that one. That's one thing about Valley you can always count on. It don't matter what day of the week. You're going to have a good crowd here supporting those Tigers.
Oh, you know it. You know it. And if they're not supporting them, boy, we're glad to be able to help support them on the road.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Or at home.
Yeah, and provide,
The viewers' home.
There you
Excuse me.
go. Provide that there for our viewers at home and everything. Fun part's going to be coming. Oh, and that one's just kind of knocked loose, but Patrick gets it. Patrick's sitting there thinking over to Richardson, back out in the corner for Miller. Nothing going. A lot of ball movement here by the Lady Tigers, and it looks good there. Fry turns around, puts it up, just rimmed out.
Good looking, strong move, though.
It was good. We hadn't seen a lot of that from her up until just the last few weeks, and so that's really some confidence building on her to turn around and just take that shot because she's there. 3-point shot up and missed there. Rebound by Richardson.
Yep.
Sees Patrick just passed it just a little too far, and she couldn't quite get to it.
I didn't know that could happen. I did not know you could out throw Patrick.
We were just talking about that. We didn't think it could, but as we near the end of the first quarter, folks, 19-3 is the score. Patrick gets a steal, but it looks like she stepped out of bounds. 2.5 seconds left there, as you see on your screen.
Now, going back to that Haley Fry move, she was so quick right there, showed her athleticism. And that's something that, she wasn't doing earlier in the year. And
Ooh, and a block there by Patrick to knock it loose.
Something that, hopefully we get to see more here.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully we'll see more here in just a few minutes of the second period. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, guys. There it goes. All right, folks, we're back here at the beginning of the second quarter here. Green Forest is going to have possession of the ball, and they're going to start it there. 19-3 is the score, and trying to get some offense moving here as Green Forest does have 3 points on the board. Oh, and just got her for the walk there. Good pass inside.
That was a good play coming out of there.
Yeah, it was.
It got her cut. The angled cut right there off the high post is one of the tougher cuts to guard.
Right.
Good interior pass.
Yeah, sure was, and that's going to be a jump ball, but that's going to go for Green Forest possession there. Oh, correction. They never changed the arrow from the inbounds at the beginning of the period, so that's going to stay Valley's ball. Got to cut them a little slack. They're volunteers, just like the rest of us.
Oh, what a
pass.
cut.
Good pass,
Yep.
and that's going to count good. Miller goes to the line. Yeah, that was a good move, good pass. Took that baseline layup, and, man, that was just pretty.
It's a good job getting her body in line to be able to use the backboard. That's
Yep.
a tough angle where you could use the backboard. She squared herself up.
Sure enough.
Misses that free throw, but a rebound. Oh, I thought Fry had that rebound.
So used to saying that, aren't you?
I am. I mean, it's just it's just kind of like it's muscle memory. You just get so used to saying it. She gets them.
Do you have the total rebounds for the season for Fry?
No, but we
Andy?
could probably pull those up
Okay.
here probably for too much longer. I bet we can get those.
She's close to 200, I believe. I would really think.
I would probably venture to guess. I bet she's over.
Yeah, at one point in the season we pulled up 176-ish.
I think, yeah.
It's 3 or 4 games ago. So
Right.
I bet you guys are onto something.
She's averaging
Let's see if we can get that.
8-something rebounds a game, 8 or 9, I guess.
There's a shot put up. Green Forest gets their own rebound.
Great
Good hands by
defense.
Caulfield.
Look how far they're pushing them out.
Sure enough.
Good help defense there by Mara.
There we go. Green Forest gets another layup basket. Valley down quick with it. Patrick sets up for a 3, and she puts the biscuit in the basket.
Attaboy.
Like dropping milk duds in the ocean, right, boys?
You know, a game like this is great for Valley shooters, just to get that confidence back, because there have been times, yeah, she stepped on the out of bounds line. There have been times that our girls just don't look as confident as they could be. And we've got some really good shooters between Patrick and Caulfield, and even Richardson out top, and Mara Moore.
Good pass.
Look at Mara Moore playing down low.
All right, folks, you want the total of the rebounds right now?
Give it to us.
You guys were close with 200. You want to take your guesses? Oh, good pass to Patrick there. What a shot.
Josh,
Oh.
you're stalling. You're stalling, man.
I was trying to see if you were going to guess.
Oh, okay. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 198.
198. Mike, you got a guess that you want to say?
You know, I don't really. Just give me the stat.
All right. But she's right at 200 exactly.
Oh, wow. Wow. You gave us some misleading information.
I
That
did.
wasn't fair.
I did. She has 90 offensive rebounds and 110 defensive.
Wow.
She is pretty much just, split down the middle, just almost.
Yep. So the keys to the game for Valley is throw it up off the glass and let
Yeah.
Fry go get it.
In a game like this, and nothing against Green Forest, what Valley needs to do is to not develop bad habits
Right.
and not get anyone hurt. That's
Oh,
great look.
pass and
Great
score.
look. You could tell those two have played ball together quite a while. It's a good job of Fry filling that lane.
Yeah, it's good unselfish basketball too. Love to see it.
And the girls need to work on their communication. You can always do those little things, and that's one of the reasons we say I think the girls have improved so much is, help defense, communication on the perimeter, and all that stuff earlier in the year they may not have been doing as well. Now they're doing. Green Forest sets up for the second free throw. Mara Moore with the rebound, looking to push the ball down the court. Finds Patrick. Haley Fry at the high post. Good look by Richardson, inside out game.
That's good rebounding position by Mara Moore there.
Yes.
Folks, be staying tuned here in just a little while. We're actually going to give you our Dairy Queen trivia question of the evening. It's something we started at our last stream against Clinton. And we've got one for you tonight, folks. And I was told, even though I'm not from around here originally, so I didn't really know the answer to the last question, but I was told that one was too easy. But from what I understand, this next one's actually going to be a little bit more difficult for you. And it's fun. I didn't know it until I was told the answer. Good shot put up by Richardson.
And as far as the rules go, you get one shot. So you post your answer on our YouTube stream, and you get one shot. First one to give the correct answer, we'll give out a free Dairy Queen gift card.
3
We're gonna call
seconds in the
3
key.
seconds in the lane.
Yep.
Yep. So that's going to go back to Valley's direction there.
Good take by Fry. Miller with the rebound. Outlet right here to Patrick. Oh, sometimes the gimmies are the toughest ones.
Did we take those out? I think we took those out.
Richardson with the run out. She made that one first trip. Green Forest subbing in 3 players. Looks like Mara Moore's coming back in the game for Bethany Richardson.
Three minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first half. And 34-5 is the score right now currently with the Valley Springs Lady Tigers over the Green Forest Lady Tigers. And so some offense being moved here. And, you know, I say this and I try not to, a shot put up almost made there. Rebound by Fry. Once again, I say this and I don't mean this in any disrespect to Green Forest, but when and of course, they still have district play, and anything can happen. I mean, you could have the worst record going in just into the entire season, but you get into district play, you can win one game, and you're in regionals, and that could be the Cinderella story right there. In the way this is set up, so Green Forest is not out by no means at all, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying this, but when the season that they're having right now. As a coach, and I know Dustin that you're a baseball coach, and so it's not the same as basketball, of course, but the concept is the same. When you're having a season such as you're having, what are some takeaways that you try to say, okay, this is what I'm looking at for next year, based off of who I got coming back, you know, and things that you already start working on now to prepare for next year?
Well, you look to see who will buy into your offense and who is giving it their all, okay? Because that middle mentality of, you know, I'm going to go out and give it my all the time, even if we're getting beat by 40 or 50, or if we're up 40 or 50. You know, you want a team full of players like that, because that mentality, you know, it's addictive, and once you have one person bought in, that person can become a leader, and it just spreads like crazy.
Yeah, and that's good. That's a good concept to look at, because sometimes you're looking for that leadership, just as you mentioned. And while we're talking here at the moment here, Valley Springs has had a couple people check in. Number 12, Chloe Avery, and number 13, Cammie Horn, coming in right now. And as a couple more starters are getting some more breathing room. Excuse me. Another breather.
That a boy.
Oh, man, I'm still learning to talk between that Kansas. Miller puts up a three, rim short. Between that Kansas education and not knowing numbers, and now I'm learning how to talk too. So a little bit of press put on by the Lady Tigers from Valley.
Good defense there. That's a good showing ball handlers when you're dribbling around. Dribble the ball low. The higher you dribble it, the easier it is to reach in there and take the ball away. It's a good job by Maddie Watkins fighting through the screens.
Valley's staying on their ladies right now as they are playing some solid defense, and they're just not letting. I mean, if you just notice, I mean, they shift over to one side. Oh, almost a stole by Hallie Miller there.
Well, it's coming down eventually.
Eventually here. You guys know it. You guys didn't see it, but it did hit one of our cameras back there.
Yeah, we apologize for that camera feed we got going on. I know it's not showing exactly.
Yeah, we're working
now.
on that currently. Well, folks, I'm going to take this time right now as we pull that graphic as far as the ticker in front of you. It's time now, guys. Again, before I give the question, before we
Shot.
show it, the
Cammy
rule is
Horn.
once the question has been asked, the first person to comment on this question, the correct answer, will receive a $5 gift card to Dairy Queen, and we'll make sure we get that information from you if we don't already have that. So tonight's question, starting right now. Name the legendary Valley Springs Tiger shooting in this picture and the year that it was taken. Name the legendary Valley Springs Tiger shooting and the year it was taken. We'll reveal the answer at halftime of the senior boys game. With 10 seconds left to go, we'll leave that up here permanently as we get ready to go to halftime. And so the score right now as the clock winds down, that's a three-point shot put up and made. Buzzer beater there by number 12, Chloe Avery. Last second there to make your final score of the half, 40-5, Valley Springs leads. And guys, again, that question is name the legendary Valley Springs Tigers shooting and the year that this photo was taken. We'll be back after a few minutes, guys. Hey, all you Tiger fans, Josh Moore here, alongside with Mike White-Scarver, and we've got some great news for you. As many of you guys know, state and regional tournaments are coming up next month, and many of you guys are not going to be able to make the games, but we can. We've got special permissions that we can do so, but it's going to cost some additional funding, and that's where we're coming to you guys for some additional help. On the screen that's fixing to pop up in front of you is going to be a link to a safe online giving site that you can come on there and donate whatever amount that you choose, whether it be $5, $10, $20, or even $100. Feel free to do so. Exciting there. If you don't want to donate online, feel free to go ahead and come to the school, give a check, give cash, whatever you can. You may not be able to go to the games, but we can. And so any help that you can do for us would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Go Tigers.
Needs to do is to not develop bad habits
Right.
and not get anyone hurt. That's
Oh,
great.
great
look.
pass and
Great
score.
look.
Spurts, things like that. But I'd say the biggest steal there by the Valley Springs Lady Tigers, and Pat put an early point. And a 3-point put up by Kaufeld.
Oh.
And that is good. That's her second for the night. So getting back to the conference records and everything, Green Forest tonight, though.
Good move.
Good move, yeah, for sure. Good crowd here tonight for an early week game and everything. And All right, folks, we're back here at the fixing to start the beginning of the second half. Your Valley Springs Lady Tigers is leading over the Green Forest Lady Tigers, 40-5 right now. Dustin, does the clock start continuous since it's a 30-point lead now, or is it after the third quarter?
It's after the third quarter.
And I couldn't remember if that. I knew it would be a continuous clock, but I didn't know when that would actually go into effect on that and everything. I've got a couple minutes here that I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of this time right here before we start. I just want to give a huge thank you right now to every single one of you that has, I mean, it is actually just completely just floored us, the amount of support that from you guys that has been sending in we got the crowds going in with the band. Nice. But just the amount of support that's coming in from you guys with the financial support that's going to help make sure that we're able to stream all of the regional and state tournament games for as deep as we can go into it. That means a lot to us. We're honored with that support, and we thank you once again for that. So we start the second half here with the Lady Tigers from Valley that's going to have first possession. And a quick foul called on the floor there. Not a lot of fouls called this evening, guys.
No, not at all.
You know, we do want to mention on those donations, too, if the unforeseen happens, you know, and both of our teams bowed out early or something like that, which we won't really get into, but if that happened, and we just wanted to let you know that your donation would just be rolled over into our live stream account, and our live stream would then just continue on for the next year. And we hope everybody would be okay with that. If not, of course, feel free to let us know. And anytime you have any thoughts or concerns, shoot us an email, livestream@valley.k12.ar.us. Oh, she got close to double dribble there.
I think she did.
I think she realized it, too.
Just body language. She's smiling right now about it.
Yeah, we'll let that one slip because the rest didn't see it, so, hey, we didn't see it either, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But, anyway, she goes to the free throw line. There we go. Those Valley rims she's comfortable with. Gets the shooter's roll. Gets that one to go.
I wouldn't think Coach Johnson will leave the starters in more than, 2 or 3 minutes here. There's a big game against Marshall on Thursday night.
Yeah, that usually always turns out to be a really good conference matchup between the two, kind of an early rival that goes on with them.
The Marshall girls are very talented, and if you've ever been down to that gym to play, it's wild. It's like Clinton in the sense of the students and where they really get after you. It's a fun environment to go to.
Right, but I have to say, I'll be honest, now we have a great student section here.
Yes, we do.
At Valley, anytime, especially on a late week game, Thursday or Friday, as Richardson gets a breakaway, puts up the early basket there. Substitutions coming in for Valley right now. Hallie Miller, Cammie Horn, Chloe Avery. That's going to be number 14, Chloe Robinson. And Maddie Watkins coming in right now. Fresh set of 5 coming in to substitute. And so that's going to be I believe you're right on that one, Dustin. Our starters are probably done for the evening. And it's get these other girls some experience, get them in here. Let's get some reps in so that when districts and regionals come around, they're going to be ready to roll in at any time. And fight for the ball there. That's going to be a foul, but it's going to go the other way. I want to remind everybody, while we're not giving the answer out just yet, I want to go ahead and remind everybody about the question for that. So we've had a few responses. We've seen them.
3 by Hallie Miller.
Nice shot. We want to make sure that everyone is clear on the rules. You must be correct on both parts of the question. You cannot be just correct on one side of it. We have to have both answers correct in order to win this. Robinson gets the ball, just kind of loses it. She smiles about it. She said, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm supposed to have the ball when I go." But that's a learning process there, and especially in the excitement. Oh, and she puts up a three-point shot, missed. Rebound by Miller is going to put it back up. Passes it out to Robinson. Oh, and that basket's just missed there. So Green Forest clears it out, and they're going to bring it back down the court there. So the question there was, we showed you a picture there. It was named the legendary Valley Springs Tiger that was shooting in the picture that we shown, and the year that it was taken.
And if you think there's a chance, not going to give the answer out, but if you think there's a chance that someone else might have answered incorrectly, it's not going to hurt you.
Go ahead and try, yeah.
Throw an answer out there. Hey, Dairy Queen, free Dairy Queen's great.
Yeah, we want some participation. I know some of you guys may be watching, maybe it's on your TV that you might be watching. It might be a little difficult to comment. Ball knocked loose. And that's going to be a foul. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. So we definitely like to see the participation coming in here, trying to get you guys a little more involved. We'll be handing these out from now until the end of the season. That's including state and regionals. So when those tournament games are over, we'll be done with them as well.
That last foul there was on Chloe Avery, and as a former coach of mine, Charles Trammell used to say she got her name in the scorebooks.
Sure did. Kicked up there. As Avery has the ball, she's going to turn around, see no one there to pass to. Up to Miller to set up the offense. Looks like fixing to check in for the Lady Tigers of Valley. It's going to be Aaliyah Mullinax coming in. Looks like she's going to be giving. Who's she going to be giving a rest right now? Miller's going to be coming off the floor. So that will probably be it for the 6 that you see on the bench right now. That'll probably be all she wrote for them, except for maybe to come in for a few seconds just to give somebody a breather real quick.
Did you see that? She threw it away from the defender and everything. That was good stuff.
That was good.
So
yeah, I'd be impressed if Coach Johnson found a way to empty his bench anymore.
Yes.
I think that about does it.
Well, he's sitting at the end of the bench.
But this is great experience for these girls out here right now. Good to get some quality experience.
Well, we got a young team.
Right.
We definitely have a young team. Most of these girls are coming back next year should they decide to play, and I really hope and believe they will. Aaliyah for a 3. That's going to go a little short there. She was set up perfect on that. She was waiting on it, but just fell a little short there.
I was watching her after halftime. They were all out there shooting, and she hit about 5 in a row, but it was from the corner, not from the top.
So you're saying the top of the key's not her spot?
Well, she hit one a few games ago up there.
She did from the top of the key from there, yeah.
So maybe they can spot her up in the corner.
Good closeout defense by Avery.
Mike, what do you think Coach Johnson wants to see here from these girls? What's he looking for?
Yeah, in my opinion, you just tell the girls, hey, run the offense that we run in practice. You girls know it. Just run the offense and get some experience with that offense and get comfortable with it. And just play like you do in practice, because I'll tell you, I'll be the first to tell you that I was a practice junkie, but I was no good on the court. I was just too nervous. And if he can get the nerves out of these girls in his playing time and just play like they practice, that'll go a long ways.
That's a good point.
Oh,
she's stepped
bumped out of bounds. And
she had that first step on the baseline, but the defender closed out really quickly.
Sure. Now, guys, if correct me if I'm wrong, I don't 100% know or have kept a whole lot of track of it, but I don't believe. Well, I am wrong there. I was going to say I don't believe that Green Forest has even subbed a whole lot, but now that I say that, he's got one coming in, and he actually has one of his starters sitting on the bench right now. Maddie Watkins comes back off the court there as she gave someone a quick breather. Sorry, as Miller comes in to give her a breather.
There you go.
Yeah. Just missed her. Robinson just knew. She said, I just missed it. She turned around.
Yeah, she's tall. I don't know if y'all have stood beside her, but she's tall.
She
needs to learn to use that length and just get those hands up.
For sure.
The three of us would struggle to shoot over the top of her.
Sure enough. She comes back naturally though.
Right.
I can remember in the early 90s watching her dad, Steve Robinson.
In the
There she
corner
is
from
from the corner.
Mullinex. And
Yeah.
that one's still a little short.
Yeah, he had some height to him.
What's he? What, 6'7", roughly?
No, he's
Taller than that?
I bet he's 6'9".
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
tall.
Oh.
Maybe he's not 6'9", but he's pretty tall.
Taller than us.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got that in your stat sheet there, Josh? What height is Steve Robinson?
What height is Steve Robinson?
Yeah.
Well, I don't necessarily know that off the top of my head, but let me get with my statisticians, and I
Sure.
bet we can figure that out.
You fans out there, you might want to check that out because you never know. That could be next game's Dairy Queen trivia of the night.
Could very well be. You're exactly right.
And I'm pretty sure he played on the 91 team.
It's good defense. It's a way to be aggressive toward the ball.
It's going to be an open three for Cammie Horn.
Good
She
shot.
puts the biscuit in the basket. Ooh, that looked like a travel. Good basket nonetheless. As we're nearing the end of the third quarter here, Valley Springs is leading by quite a bit. We'll just say that.
Well, so far, my statisticians are unable to find anything currently, but they're working on that. We want to make sure we get y'all the right answer there and everything. And I'll be honest, I don't know the answer to that question. So as we near the end of the third period, is a buzzer beater shot up? No good. Your score at the end of three is 56-15. right, folks, we are back here now as we start the fourth quarter with a score of 56-15 with the Valley Springs Lady Tigers leading. You're going to see the continuous clock as Aaliyah Molnex puts up a three and drains it.
She puts the biscuit in the basket.
From the top of the key there, she put it in. So the corner in warm-ups was good for her, but in the game time situation means top of the key for her. So this will be a continuous clock right now.
It's called taking what the defense gives you.
Correct. And folks, we apologize for the clock that you see on the screen. We are having those difficulties there. And so a long pass there to Miller and just knocked away. And that's going to go there. So we apologize for that clock. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go and counting down.
Good active hands by Maddie Watkins.
As Chloe Robinson comes back on the court, she'll be letting Miller sit down. (59-15). Clock is running still at 6 minutes and 13 seconds left. That ball just goes through her hands there a little bit. Oh. Shot put up and just over the hands of Watkins, but a block by Robinson, though. Good job. Pressure put on by the Green Forest, and that's a stolen shot. Passed over to 15. Oh, and Molinex comes in and says, "You're not shooting it tonight." And she decides to go ahead and push that. That gives her a foul, so that's going to send her to the line. Getting ready to check in for the Green Forest Lady Tigers. There's a couple of subs there. That's going to be Bianca Rosales and number 20, Haley Funk. Basket good. 5 minutes to go right now, and the score is 59-15, 16, excuse me. Avery has the ball. And the ball's going to be knocked loose by Green Forest, and that's going to keep the possession with Valley Springs. Coming up, folks, here just a few short moments here. You're going to have the senior boys game versus the senior boys of the Green Forest Tigers and everything. That game right there will be a little bit faster pace. And right now, the boys are setting 0-7 in the conference, where for the Green Forest boys, as well, then our Valley senior boys, they're number 1 in the conference. They're still in the driver's seat going into districts here in just a few weeks. And we talk like it's tomorrow, but guys, for us, with the preparation it requires for us, it practically is tomorrow for us. And so we definitely want to stay ahead of the game, but going into districts, as long as our Valley senior boys can hold on to that number 1 slot. Good shot put up, but just missed. Watkins with the rebound.
Yeah, that loss to Clinton, I'll say this, beyond, not to make total excuses, but beyond the court, the gym, a little bit different shooting. Our boys have played a lot of games lately.
They have.
And, legs could have been getting tired. Could have been just getting a little bit sluggish as this mid-season, latter part of the season kind of drones on a little bit.
Right, and that was a 3-game week for them because right after Clinton on Thursday night, they turned right around and went just a few miles down the road and played Western Grove. Pulled out a victory on
Good
that
post
one.
move by Robinson there, just misses.
And then, this week they had a makeup game last night at Flippin. Turn right around tonight. We're here in our home court against Green Forest. And then we turn right around and travel on Thursday to Marshall. So another 3-game week for them. And then next week they'll have 2 games. So a week from tonight they'll be facing off against Mountain View. You do not want to miss that one, folks. That's going to be a good one. Good shot put up there. 3-point basket. And then of course, Thursday, Mullinax shoots up for a 3, and that's going to be short. But, so, yeah, they'll be playing against Jasper. Jasper a week from Thursday. That will also be here. That's actually also senior night. So we hope to have something special for our seniors as we honor and recognize them, our senior ball players, as well as our senior band members, cheerleaders, and many of the other events that our seniors are involved in during this time of the year. 3-point shot put up but missed there. Minute 45 down. The score is 60-19.
Speaking of the band, man, we got an awesome band. I was at the Flippin' game last night. We've seen other bands down at Clinton and stuff, and till you go other places, you don't realize how good our band is and how good of a job that Mr. Root does down here.
Sure enough.
They are they're having a good time. You can probably hear them over the headset every once in a while, hooping and hollering and stuff, and they are genuine about everything they're doing down here. It's pretty funny watching them.
I think what I like about them the most is watching them is they're not afraid to let their characters show.
Not at all.
And I don't mean that disrespectful at all.
Good block.
There's a stigma that some people may have about band members and everything, but I'm going to tell you what, that band is an integral part of the Tiger Nation here at Valley Springs. Good basket put up and good. Gets the crowd pumped. It gets the players pumped. And it's highly, highly important that we have the band here at the games. And I'm with you, Dustin. Great job to the band. Great job, Mr. Root, for doing what you do. And always looking for improvement. Never satisfied with where they are.
Yeah. And on your point, Josh, we can tell the difference. The nights that we stream and the band's not here, it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's an atmosphere thing. You're exactly right.
Absolutely. Folks, as that winds down the fourth quarter, we've got 1 second, and now the clock is done. Final score for the Valley Springs Lady Tigers as they defeat the Green Forest Lady Tigers, 62-21 as your final. And, folks, if you want to hang around, you don't want to leave, because here in just a few short moments, we're going to be back with the start of our senior boys game. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, we're getting set for the boys matchup here. We know what Valley brings. Green Forest. Again, I don't think their conference record is a great record, but they're going to play hard. Looks like they've got quite a few boys on their roster. So we're just about ready to get set for tip-off. I do want to mention, if you're watching and you haven't heard, that Isaac Ragland did, I guess he sprained an ankle last night at Flippin, and he will not be playing tonight. It's probably a good night to get him a little rest. So we've got a new starting 5 tonight. As we get set here, I'm going to pull our feet out there and get you some starting lineups as the voice of the Valley Springs Tigers, Josh Moore, gets set to bring those starting lineups. You're hearing the Great Valley Springs band go at it right there.
That was pretty rocking.
Yeah, I think everybody's getting a kick out of that.
Tonight's final matchup between the Green Forest Tigers and the Valley Springs Tigers. The starting lineup for the Green Forest Tigers. Senior, number 10, Will Chaney. Sophomore, number 30, Jordan McLeod. Junior, number 32, Daniel McDonald. Senior, number 33, Kobe Rankin. And senior, number 34, Micah Hutchison. The Green Forest Tigers is coached by Shane Compton.
There you go, folks. If you didn't catch the difference, Brock Lippy is starting tonight in place of Isaac Ragland. Isaac Ragland's got that bum ankle. We hope he gets better and rests up tonight.
Guys, one thing I want to add while we get started here is, you've probably already noticed, but Green Forest has us oversized right now. They only start one player under 6 foot, and that's senior number 10, Will Chaney, and everything. So definitely have us outsized and match on that. But quick shot up for 3-point, but no good. But rebound by Brock Lippy.
You know, Lippy's going to bring a different dynamic here. He's a guard, where Ragland is kind of that combo forward post, and it really makes Valley a quick team.
Yes, it does.
Sure does.
And a shot put up by Trammell. 3 points.
So last night at Flippin, Trell Trammell, I believe he hit 6 threes. It might have just been 5. But he hit his first, I think the first 3 he shot.
Looks to have carried over tonight because that was
Yes.
a deep 3.
Shot put up 3-point shots was good. And that's number 34, Micah Hutchison, senior from the Green Forest. As we match that up, 3 points to 3 points there. Teagan has the ball, looks inside to Brock, but he decides to kick it back out to Lippy. And folks, as Mike said earlier, that Lippy's getting the start because of an injury to Ragland.
Good
oh,
tank
good
by
drive by Knapp, yes.
It's good body control there. He was a little off balance, but trusted his athletic ability.
So Coach Haney looks like he's going to start off early by putting some pressure on Green Forest, making sure that they can control the ball. And that's working for him right now. Lippy looks up court there. The thing that, 2 things happened there. I don't think that was the person he was supposed to pass it to at that moment. And the other thing is neither one of those 2 were looking for the ball. So ball kicked loose there. Briley has the ball. He kicks it over with a pass to Teagan, who spin move to
Good.
Sonia. Nice, and that goes in. Good.
That's perfect.
Good unselfish ball there.
Yeah, that was pretty. He got away with that one, guys. That was a little bit of a walk, but that kicks it over there to the corner. That's a bad pass out of bounds.
Good active hands by Saunier. Valley's going to try to get out and run. You can tell by the way they've already started here. And Coach Haney looks like he wants to speed the game up a little bit. See, I think like you said, Josh, see if we can.
And that
good
shot's
shot.
put up there by Will Cheney there. That's a senior for him.
Let's see if we can speed Green Forest up and make them turn the ball over.
Back over to Teagan. He's going to sit there and look, nothing there. With behind the just no look pass over in the
Good look by
corner there,
Teagan.
and Brock gets the rebound and puts it back up. Ball was tipped by Sonia. Oh, and Lippy gets a deflection there. The pass is over to Trail, who gets it back to Lippy. Decides, okay, nothing there.
Good job by Brock there. Nothing, everything was all conglomerated and messed up, and he just pulled the ball out, and it's exactly what needed to happen.
Sonia looks like he's going to drive. Nothing there. Trail with a shot put up. Basket
job.
good.
Sonia's a cat.
Guys, we have said it before. Not only is Sonia just nothing but a ball handler, and that dude can put up the shots, but one at a steal by Trail. Sonia's got the ball with the.
Yeah.
Oh, just misses that one. Timeout quickly called by Green Forest. And guys, we're going to take one right along with them. We haven't taken many of those, so we're going to take advantage of it right now. That's a full 30-second timeout, and we'll be back shortly.
He's in for Sonia.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, here we are. We're back at the halftime. Just a quick substitution. Carnahan has subbed in for Briley Saunier. Stolen there by Brock Knapp.
That was another real athletic move.
Very. Oh, not a smart pass there by Lippy, but I knew what he was thinking, but it just didn't work out for him. Oh, and Carnahan got a steal there. So a lot of pressure put on defensively.
Standing out of bounds.
A lot of pressure put on by Valley right now, and that's forcing the Green Forest to try to move the ball around. But no sooner does one person get the ball, there's 2 Tigers on them. Lippy with a deep 3. That's going to go short. Corner shot 3. Missed and no good. Knapp with the rebound over to Lippy, who's going to bring it down and set up the offense.
This is good experience for Brock Lippy playing point guard. Shot up by
for a deep
Carnahan.
three. Good block out there by number 34, Micah Hutchison there for Green Forest. Carnahan with the steal.
Oh, you got to use the backboard there. It's good ball movement up the floor by Green Forest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Valley's come out a little sloppy here. They're trying to be a little too cute with the ball.
Yeah, that brings their score now 11-7 for Green Forest. And so offensively now, the Valley is looking to kind of just, okay, now let's run something. Carnahan open at the top of the post there. Nothing going there. Rebound by Green Forest.
It's not a bad shot. It's good movement.
No, it wasn't. They were moving the ball, and they got it set up. A lot of ball pressure here. And again, that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Green Forest going to Valley.
Griffin Stewart's checking in. Funny story with Griffin. Last night there was a senior high JV game, and the score was tied. About 2 seconds left, and Griffin, about where he has the ball right now, pulled up and shot a game-winning three, and it looked like he was throwing a soccer ball in on the sideline. He threw it right over the top of his head. It went right in the goal. It's pretty funny.
I'm sure that made him feel pretty good about that.
Oh man, it was pretty exciting.
Carnahan with another three-point shot. That's going to rim out. No rebound by the Valley, but rebound by Green Forest. Oh, and smart play by Trammell, who usually would go up and swipe at it and foul, but this time he went straight up. Deflection by Trammell.
Uh-oh,
Who gets the
here's
steal.
a dunk, possibly.
Could it be? Oh,
No.
He laid up off of it. Just decided not to put it down right now, but he had the opportunity for sure.
It's a way to get the points there.
Yeah, crowd wanted the dunk. Crowd wanted it. Ball movement moved around there. Another steal by Trammell. They're going to call a defensive foul on that one. And he's going to go to the line to shoot too.
It's a good job of sidestepping that defender just enough to get the block call.
You bet. The defender was set up, right at the front of the rim, too. He's a little deep to take that charge.
And that free throw's made. Good.
Valley's going to keep the pressure on a little bit.
And ball just thrown out of bounds there. Number 10, Will Cheney, tried to hold on to it, but just went through his hands. A little pressure tried to be put on, but Teagan going to be a little quicker for him. Had the right idea to try to bounce past that in over to Knapp, but Green Forest decided to get their legs in the way, and that went out of bounds.
Job by Trammell. Green Forest got lost there with communication. It was one of those I thought you had him type plays. That's how a lot of inbounds plays are designed. They're designed to catch someone in rotation, communication errors.
That basket's put up good by Trail. Minute 7 seconds to go in the first period there. Valley is leading 17-7. Oh, and a block by Trammell. All ball right back. Got a piece of it the second time. Carnahan with the rebound. Griffin Stewart looking for some help, but nothing there. Now it kicks in the corner for Carnahan, who thinks about a three, but they got him for the walk. Checking back in for Valley is going to be Saunier going in for Teagan. Interesting set of substitutions, and that's due to the fact of the injury on Ragland. Normally about this time you would see on the floor, nice deflection there by Carnahan and stolen by Griffin, but bad pass and just missed. Normally you would be seeing coming in for Knapp would be Brock Lippy, but in this case you've got him on the floor there. Good pass over by Carnahan, but that's blocked, and that's going to be a foul called with 12.8 seconds left to go in the first period. 17-7 is the score.
That's a great foul. That's how you need to attack the ball on a layup to keep somebody from shooting.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, make it be a foul. Like you've said before, don't hurt them, but make sure it's going to be an actual foul.
Well, and you just want to make sure they cannot get the ball up to the rim.
Yes, exactly. Sure. Job there by Knapp.
Second shot made. Guys, I'm impressed with the size that Green Forest has right now. It seems as though they're the ones having to be on tiptoes. Shot put up for the last second, and buzzer beater puts it up and good by Micah Hutchinson to put it up 18-10 right now at the end of the first quarter. Guys, we're going to be back in about a minute to start the second period. All right, everybody, we're back now at the beginning of the second period. Just want to remind everybody about the Dairy Queen trivia question. I believe we have a winner, and we'll be announcing that just shortly before we go to halftime. Just letting you guys hang in there a little bit. Oh, Jordan about had that shot, but nothing there.
He was falling away from the basket there. He's got to attack to it.
I was about to say the same thing. That was a good high-low look right there.
Yes, it was.
You know, Jordan, he knows exactly what he did there, and he will be one to correct that.
Subbing in now for Jordan is number 10, Colby Ketchum. He's going to be getting some playing time here.
Colby did very, very well last night. He was probably as aggressive as I've ever seen him as a player.
Good job. Good defense going straight up. And the
there's some of that aggressiveness.
Yes, you bet.
He's going to be good coming back. I believe we're probably going to see some of him next year, a lot of him next year, most likely.
Yes.
He's one of those you question, is he done growing? And you hope not.
Well, you look at his brother. I think his brother's 6'7" now. We're not going to get into heights again. We've already done that in girls' game.
I mean, he's a junior this year, be a senior next year. And, I expect to see a lot of him next year. And as he continues to grow and progress as a player, man, it's going to be good. We're going to have some size on the court for sure next year.
That's a good, strong rebound by him.
Yeah. Saunier with that dribbling skills again. Buck in the corner for Lippy with a three-point shot. Oh, just off the backside of the iron. Jordan McLeod had some trouble finding someone to throw to, but that's going to be a charge called against number 32, Daniel McDonald. He was coming in there, but yeah. Griffin stepped in there, took the charge. Saunier with a little juke move there over the corner for Carnahan, who attempts another three-point shot.
Boy, they're just not they're not falling tonight.
No, as opposed to that game we called the
Bergman game.
Well, what game was it that he shot?
Oh, the one. Oh, was that against Rosebud?
It was against Rosebud. Yes, that's correct.
He was like 5 for 6, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that just knocked loose out of Ketchum's hand. Griffin was able to save it from going out of bounds. He says, I'll take the shot. And that falls a little short, but rebound by Carnahan, who thinks about shooting a three, but says no. Griffin goes and drives the lane.
Green Forest does not expect Griffin to shoot.
Get in there, ball.
No,
And what he needs to do is he needs to attack right there at the high post, pull up, hit that little jumper.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Basket good. And he's going to go to the line to shoot one. How many offensive rebounds was that for us there? 3, 4?
I think that was 3 in a row.
I mean, we definitely had the second and third chance opportunities there. As Sonia goes to the line to shoot his free throw. That's going to be missed short. But they're going to say that was off of Green Forest's foot out of bounds. So Valley's going to get the ball for another chance to put up some points.
It's a good job by Carnahan going after that ball.
Sure enough.
Aggressiveness, when that happens, good things happen.
Checking in for Green Forest, number 23, Adrian.
Good shot.
Serna.
That's
Basket
what
good.
Griffin needs to do right there. He's a good shooter.
He's another one we could expect to see some of next year, for sure. He's a junior, be a senior next year. Lippy
What a skip
drives
pass.
it there. Good job putting that up.
Good job. That was, let's see, 7 points in about 15 seconds.
Sure enough, Valley had their wheels team on the court. Guys, do want to apologize. We looked like we had a ball hit our score or our clock camera, and so we pulled that clock out because it was messing up anyway. So we'll just keep you informed on the time left in the game as the game goes along.
Absolutely on that there. As we hang tight here, as we fix to come out of the timeout here, this is a great opportunity for Coach Haney. In games like this and the opportunities like this, you know what's on the back of Coach's mind right here. Playoffs, playoffs, playoffs. Getting his younger guys prepared for a long run. Our guys are ranked number 2 in the state. It has a strong possibility and chance to be able to, number 2 in the state for 3A. But they have a strong possibility. And a follow-up by Carnahan, but did not get it to fall. Good save by Lippy there.
Never throw bounce passes on the perimeter.
Across the court especially.
Going to get his own rebound.
He's going to drive it and put it back up and good. He says, I'm tired of not making the threes. I'll take it and put it up myself. So pressure put on by Coach Haney there for against Green Forest. Look inside to number 32. Nothing there. Rebound by Valley Springs. So, as I said, they're thinking playoffs, and a long run. So that's partial the reason you're seeing, good pass by Sonia to put it up by Ketchum. Good shot.
He left that defender in no man's land.
I'm not sure if Dad was able to make it here tonight. And, Ton, if you're watching, I'm sure that was I bet you were just beaming right now that you saw that one there live if you're watching. I do see mom and brother and sister across the court. So that was good. It was a good move there put on by Colby there. 31-11 right now with 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. That's a block.
Oh, blocked it into the offensive player.
It was out of bounds, and so therefore it now goes to Valley. So 31-11 right now with 4:14 to go in the first half. Want to quickly remind everybody we'll be revealing the answer to the Dairy Queen trivia question of the night. Brock Lippy going to sit there and drive. Nothing. So Brock's going to be at the line shooting a couple. Checking back in for Valley Springs is Tegan James and Trell Trammell, who's going to give Griffin Stewart a break, as well as Braden Carnahan.
Good job, boys.
Yeah,
Great-
those two
great
did
job.
excellent. Played good defense, scored some points.
Great
did what you
hustle on
need.
both of them. We'll be seeing them back up here again. Their night's not done for sure.
No.
A lot of defensive pressure put on by
Good
Valley
job
Springs.
by Ketchum.
Great job.
Oh, my goodness.
Just got him on the forearm.
Yeah.
It was just got him out there.
Probably the fact that he swatted down.
Yep. And that's exactly why it was called. So yeah.
Here,
Shot
I'll
put up and made.
try to get the
33 to 12.
scoreboard. There we go.
Rebound by Valley Springs, Brock Lippy.
Now Ketchum can
Oh,
shoot.
you think Ketchum wanted to shoot that,
What,
huh?
He was thinking about
he
it.
can shoot that shot. He
I
really
want to
can.
see it. I want to see
Rebound.
it.
Excellent job, Colby.
Oh, my. That was strong.
Just couldn't get that one to fall. Guys, I don't know if you just seen it right there when I wish we had a replay on that one for sure, just to show you. Steal by Lippy there. Sonia, he sees it. Good shot, put up, yes. But what I want to say is, a while ago when he tried to shoot the three-point shot, yes, it was a miss. But what I saw right as they were going up for the shot was the other four players. They crashed the boards hard.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was like, okay, and go. And they went gun into the basket for the rebound. And I'll be honest, that's not what I've seen a lot of this year, is them crashing the boards that hard. So I'm wondering if maybe that was something that coach has been working on with them, trying to give them those other opportunities for sure.
Could be for sure. I'll say this is one of those games where, you smell blood in the water and you just want to get out and I hate to say it, but almost put on a highlight reel type of thing.
Well, he likes to fake the little behind the back.
He sure does.
It just kind of freezes a defender.
So tough to guard, I can only imagine.
And the thing is, he will throw it behind the back.
Mhm. Even if he never threw it behind the back, it would get me every time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brock Knapp just checked in for Colby Ketchum, who did a very good job. Defensively, I think he has a couple blocks.
Yeah, had some strong rebounds.
That's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go with possession of Green Forest. Red's ball is the referee is down there, says. You think I'd have baseball on my mind, Dustin?
Yeah.
Won't be long. It won't be long. That season will
No,
be
March 2nd.
First game, March 2nd.
Good job there by Trell. That's exactly what you need to do.
Riley gets the ball, get knocked out from behind him there. And a shot put down by Tegan.
Isn't that crazy? Saunier didn't have the ball for a third of the court, and he still got the assist.
Yeah.
So, good
That
shot.
one's put up and good. So as we near the end of the second quarter with 1:50 to go, 39-15 is the score right now, as you can tell on your screen. But I've got to come back in and I've got to give the answers. Lippy with a three-point shot, and that is good. I've got to give the answer to tonight's Dairy Queen trivia question. And I think we're going to put that on there on the screen for you one more time just to get another look at that picture. And so just hang with us as we get ready to push that in. So the question tonight was, name the legendary Valley Springs Tiger that's shooting in this picture, and what year was it taken? We did have some answers, and we do have a correct answer. The correct answer, yes, is Charles Trammell. And this was taken in actually of January of 73, but it was the 72-73 series, and as a steal just happens by Brock Lippy. And so, Alita Moore, you are tonight's winner. You answered 1972, but we talked it over and we felt that 72-73 is about the same. It's all in 1 year for a season. Charles Trammell, and 72 is the answer, or 73. We would have taken either one. And we will be getting you a Dairy Queen gift card sent to you, and you can enjoy a hot eat or a cool treat. And we want to thank Dairy Queen for sponsoring and help making that trivia question possible tonight.
Yes, and I do want to clarify that Frank gets none of that gift card.
30 seconds to go in the first half of the game right now as the score is 46-15.
No.
Shot missed, rebound by Green Forest. That's going to go the other way. Valley Springs ball. 19.5 to go in the first half.
Number 14 for Green Forest. I cannot remember his name.
That's going to be Barrett Williams. Phillips.
Yes.
Barrett Phillips.
Barrett
not
Phillips.
Williams.
He is quite the little baseball player, let me tell you.
Well, yeah, I do remember him
You
from
remember
last
him?
year. Yes.
Yeah, he's a great lefty pitcher. He plays a really good center field, and
He's fast.
yes, he's a good kid too.
3 points put up by Briley. Good shot. And that's the halftime, boys and girls. We will be back shortly. So your score is 49-15. We'll be back in just a few minutes as the beginning of the start of the third period. Well, folks, we're back here as we get ready to start the beginning of the second half of tonight's final matchup between Green Forest and Valley Springs. Both are Tigers. As many of you already know that. That kind of goes without saying. So what, we were kind of talking, Dustin, you and I in the break just a few minutes ago about what we feel that Coach Haney's probably going to do coming out of the halftime here. And I feel like and you kind of agreed, I feel like he's going to start his starters. Could be surprised, but don't expect him to see a lot of playing time right now. And mainly because I feel like he's going to save their legs.
Yeah, you bet. Well, I've got to go down to Marshall on Thursday, and always a tough place to play. And Marshall played us a very good game up here, if you guys remember. And they hit everything they threw up.
Yeah.
They had one kid that probably hit 7 or 8 threes on us, and if he shot like that up here, then on his home court where he's used to shooting, you could have the same story.
And Marshall's a tough place, like you said, to go in and shoot.
You bet.
We struggled a lot during Clinton. So, Mike, if you're coach, what are you going to tell your team going into Marshall? You struggled playing at Clinton as far as shooting, but what do you tell you guys going into Marshall, which is another tough conference matchup and a tough place to play?
Yeah. I just tell them to play their game. Of course, Marshall, you hit on, Marshall's a tough place to play. Their fans are raucous and rowdy and wild. But we're more talented than most teams, and we should win that game. So just play our game, and I think we'll be fine. I would expect right now for Coach Haney to get a few new guys in. I saw Hunter Reese shooting some threes out there, getting warmed up, getting loose. I would say he might get some PT.
Yeah,
that's great.
I agree. I think you're going to see in this second half right here, you're going to see a lot of these younger guys get some work. These starters are probably going to come out, the starting five. Like I said, you can expect to see that, but don't expect to see them too long in there.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more Jordan Cape, especially too. Get him some playing time.
Yeah, I think you're going to see the Jackson Burkeen. You're going to see the Easton Henry. You're also going to see Hunter Reese, like you mentioned, coming in. Just the rest of our bench players. Tate Honer. You'll see them coming in. Just really. You might get to see some life coming out of this bench tonight, and right there. So, folks, as we begin the second half, right now score is 49-15, and everything. And so, just like we said, the starting five is up and in, but quickly ball turned over, and a shot put up there by number 32, Daniel McDonald.
That is not what Coach Haney wanted.
No, not at all.
So that is lack of focus coming out of halftime.
With a deep three put up by Sonia, and that's going to be missed. But Lippy tried to get a rebound, but Sides was overpowered there by number 30, Jordan McLeod, who got the rebound. Good pass put in. A basket's made by Jordan McLeod.
He might have got away with a push in the back there of Knapp. Knapp went flying forward, but at this point, just how it goes.
Very possible. Sonia is open at the top right there. Missed that one. Quick rebound put up. So that's 3 offensive possessions there by Valley Springs with 3 empty buckets each time.
Yeah, guys, you go in half and you're up by
good play by Brock.
25 points or however much it is, and you come out second half, it's sometimes tough to get geared back up and going.
Right.
That was good rebound and stick back by Lippy.
So quickly getting ready to check back in, for those of you that may have caught a glimpse of it passing screen, is Griffin Stewart. He'll be getting ready to start up.
Green Forest here looks like they're working on, getting the ball to the post, staying aggressive. So that's, I think, 3 straight possessions where, I don't know his number, big guy in the middle there, 30 has touched the ball.
Yeah, that's 30. That's Jordan McLeod. 3-point up by Lippy, and that's good.
Great look right there.
As this game continues to move on here,
Looks like Coach Haney just switched defenses a little bit. Moving with his zone now. Totally changes the look for Green Forest.
Sure does.
Brock Knapp's now fronting. There, that's good defense.
good defense, knocked out of bounds. That's going to stay Green Forest ball as Griffin Stewart is coming in to check in for Tegan James. Just a quick update. I know earlier in the girls' game, y'all were talking about Steve Robinson, the height of him. I told y'all the statisticians would be looking that up, and I'd have to say that I'd have to tell you, my statisticians failed. They did not get me his height, and I said Robinson. That's actually Robinson. I apologize for that. But I do want to let you guys know that my statisticians did not get his height. However, we were able to obtain what his height is, and by the man himself. And he quickly has informed us he's 6'7". Oh, good pass, dump off there, and basket just didn't go down.
If we can just get his daughter to 6'7", we'd have us quite the player.
Yeah. Lippy coming down with some wheels. He's going to drive across over the trail.
It's good, strong take.
Oh,
got
defensive
it.
foul. He's going to be
Yeah.
going to the line to shoot one.
That was another where he evaded the defender a little bit, kind of a side leap, I guess, so to speak.
Boy, as quick as the band was here, they are totally gone now.
Yeah, those guys. And
Cleared
and,
out in about 2 minutes.
Well, I was just sitting here thinking you can definitely tell the difference in the crowd volume once the band leaves. For those of you that are not here and you're watching live, you can the crowd, which was started out at a really good number, of course, has quickly diminished as the night has gone on. As Valley leads over Green Forest right now with 4:14 to go in the third period, 56-23. But when you've got a band that actually plays not only with their instruments, but they're loud as fans itself, when they leave, they take probably, 45 to 50 kids?
Yeah, I would say 45 is probably a good number.
And so that's a huge chunk right now. And so the crowd level, the noise level, and Stewart drives.
Good take, good strong take. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope, that's good. That's stuff we like to see from him. Carnahan getting ready to check in.
He stepped out of bounds.
Sure enough.
Carnahan, he's coming in. He'll be coming in for Griffin. Good job there by Griffith. Pass back over to Sonia there as he looks there. Sonia gonna drive, says never mind. Looks for Brock, who's out there at the top. Had the open look, decided not to shoot it, but
Tough
Carnahan
shot.
pulls it out, front pulls it. That's only a 2-point shot though, foot on the line. Good idea.
It's a good job at getting his feet set, shooting the jump shot.
Oh, and deflection by Carnahan. Trail manages to get it. Looks. There's Carnahan. Oh, he looked like he was going to power it down, but said, no, I'll take the layup instead. But that's smart. Just take the bucket and just decide to go on back down here and play some defense. 3 minutes to go in the third period. Score is 60-24 right now.
They're really trying to jump that pass. Trail and Carnahan both.
Brock Knapp gets in the face there to kind of puts a little defense there on that 3-point shot. Sonia bringing it down, the captain of the floor right now. Good no-look
Oh.
pass to Knapp, who decides to take back.
I don't think he's ready for it.
He wasn't. One thing you better realize, if you're on the floor with Sonia there, and with and things that Ragland does too. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Trail right
It's a
there.
good strong take.
Both Sonia and Ragland like to do those no-look passes right there and flip it over to you. And so if you're on the floor with either one of those guys, you need to make sure that you're ready. Be looking at that ball, ready for the pass at any time, because it could be coming your way. Shot up and good.
Free throw break. Oh,
And
boy,
that's-
I don't know what's going on there.
he wasn't sure either, I don't think. As Ketchum is set to check back in. Shot put up and good, made by number 23, Adrian Serna. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If there's any Green Forest fans that are watching live, and if I'm butchering the last names, then I do apologize for that. Sonia puts up a short shot. Oh, and that ball just ripped loose there. And Knapp's got it. He's got the easy bucket. If he puts it up, then good. Substitutions quickly brought in. Ketchum's coming in. He'll be giving Carnahan a break. And it looks like your boy, Barrett Phillips from Green Forest, coming in there, Dustin.
Yep. Jordan Capes checking in for Brock Knapp as well.
So a minute 36 to go in the third period. 62-29 is the score at this time. We expect to see a continuous clock at the end of this period. Oh, good pass, good idea, but he just knocked it loose.
Wasn't ready for it.
Up.
Lippy needs to go ahead and just pick that ball up.
Yeah, don't just let
can't-
it fall.
Yeah, you can't leave it in the ref's hands.
You can tell them all day long where it went, but they're going to eventually tell you what they know. So Barrett Phillips is the shortest guy on their team at 5'6", and but he might be the shortest, but he can keep up with the best. And if there's anyone's going to keep up with him toe for toe, oh, and there's the dunk there by Trail. That's what we've been waiting on, and that's what we were waiting to see.
Sonia, you can see it. About the time he got to the volleyball line, he's lit up. Be interested to see the replay of that.
The replay actually went down just a few minutes ago, which is why we couldn't show early. And a three-point
Boy, he
shot
can
put up.
shoot.
He sure can. Adrian Serna.
I think he's 3 for 3 behind, or he might be 3 for 4.
He's at least 2 for 2 from what we just seen. So if he shot before then, oh, he's
He's
going to
going
try
for it
again.
again.
No, he decides to reverse layup,
Yeah.
and that puts it up and good. They were going to let him have it, I think.
Yeah.
16 seconds to go in the third period. 66-32 is the score. Three-point shot put up. That looks good, even from the release there by Micah Hutchison. Sonia gonna put a last-second shot up. Good. No good there. So, folks, that's the end of three. 66-35 is the score. We're gonna take a timeout, pay a few bills, and we'll be back.
No. What we
Hey,
doing?
folks, we're back here. 16 seconds low as we come into the beginning of the fourth period here. Apologize for some camera swapping there. We just kind of making sure some of these were working properly.
Yeah, Mike's just pushing buttons.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, just push buttons.
Yeah, it'll eventually work.
All right, my hat's off to him. This guy has learned the production of this program very quickly, and so I mean he does a great job and everything. We correct each other a lot, and I'll be honest. I mean, he's really good. Shot put up and no good. Oh, and Lippy deflects it out of bounds.
That's a great idea by Brock. Tip it up in front of yourself there.
So I thought he tipped it out of bounds, but apparently they're going to give it to Valley.
Yeah, it went off the
bench players. I don't know if you count them.
Looks like we got Ketchum and Cape in.
Okay, so yeah, Ketchum and Cape is checked in. This is going to be a continuous clock in this period here. So 66-35 is the score right now.
Good job, Jordan.
Oh,
Still
good
the
job,
man.
pass.
Good
Yes.
job, good
Excellent
pass,
job.
and good job to put it up, Jordan. Like to see that coming up there. Got some size. He's got some ability. I said it earlier in the season, guys. I mean, he's improved a lot over the last couple of years as a ball player. Good job rebounding it there too.
And trying to get him another dunk.
And, you know, that's kind of, you know, as we talk about player improvement, as a fan, you like to see that for whether it's your own kid or maybe a relative of any sort, or even just a fan of the team in general. You like to see player development. You like to see them improving, and that's well and good. But it really speaks volumes. And this is not to
Good
good
shot.
shot by Griffin.
Boy, Griffin's shown up tonight.
He has had a good game.
You bet.
But I mean that says a lot for the coaches to be able to see that, to work them, and really show them the fundamentals of what they need to do. Deep three-point shot put up and just missed, but rebound by Green Forest, and that ball is going to go in and basket counts. So that's always nice though as a coach to look out there and see players that have grown and progressed and things like that. We're just waiting on Dustin to get out there and show us his improvement skills.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet y'all
Think
just
that
waiting
would
on
be
me to learn how to
erosion.
count. Man, if we can get me to count correctly, then we'll be all right? Trail with a three-point shot, puts it in. So the man not only puts down the dunks, but he can put down the threes as well. Very versatile from outside and in. Tip by Trail.
Good
and
job.
Stole by Lippy.
That's
Looks
probably
ahead to Trail. There's the pass. He says no, but I'll go ahead and put his basket up. Nothing good.
I bet Lippy has 5 steals tonight, maybe more.
Yeah, it's good.
That's something that we hadn't really talked about, but he's done that 2 or 3 times playing back there and getting that skip pass.
Right.
Ooh, tough shot.
Tough shot. Almost went in.
Good job by Cape. Strong to the ball.
Checking in right now is going to be number 1, Tate Honer.
Getting Trail Trammell.
That'd probably be it for Trail tonight. And you got to save and conserve him. Lippy is the captain on the floor now. Kate
That's a
goes up.
double dribble.
Yep. One thing I'm noticing here with these younger players here, and maybe it's because I can actually hear them a little more tonight, as the crowd is not as loud right now as it dwindles down. I'm hearing a lot of communication on the floor, talking to each other. That's my man. That's your man. This is where you play. Things like that. Nice deflection
Job
by Tate.
by Honer.
Right, and a lot of times you don't get that with your younger players that don't get much playing time because you're just trying to get in and you're just trying to get your bearings about you.
Right. You know, so that's and a nice deflection and steal by Griffin, who just about picked it up. Oh, yes, nice. He called it right there. He said, look, I'm going to lay it up for you. Big smiles by Griffin there. That makes
They've probably done that in practice a few times, I'm assuming.
I'm sure they have. As I look across the court, I look at mom and brother. They're just sitting there just smiling like, yeah, that's it. You know?
Lippy's out there telling Ketchum, man, you got to throw that down.
Just put it down. You got it right now, right there. I mean, you're seeing a big majority here right here. As you can see the replay there, it's just going into the screen there.
Well, Cape was going to try to send that upstairs. Jeez.
That's a nice little throw it up and put it down by Ketchum and by Stewart.
Good.
Shot up by Jordan.
Hey,
Good
that's
shot.
a good soft touch.
That's all right.
That'll go in. That's what summertime's for. Get that shot down.
Oh, and another one by Stewart. Oh, it hung up. 3 minutes to go. Pass it over to Lippy.
Good.
Oh,
look by
good
Brock.
job. Good job. All right, folks. We said we was going to see it, but 5 fresh legs coming in right now. Easton Henry, Jackson Burkeen, John Rasick,
Man, they did.
Hunter Reese, and number 13, Colin Pfeiffer. These are some young guys right here. So
That second crew did very, very well tonight.
very good. They can be proud of themselves. Guys, I just got to say, for both our teams, both boys and girls, I really got to say we've got a bunch of non-selfish ball players when they hit the court. They play as a team. They work together as a team. And I feel like they really truly live by, not to sound cliche, they truly live by that motto, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And so I really feel like we've seen a lot. And Burkeen puts up a 3-point shot and good.
Jackson can shoot.
Yes, he can. And look at him smiling. He's good there. But he says, hey, coach says, hey, that was one shot. Let's get and play some defense. You can't just have Hunter Reese hustles for the save the ball for the rebound.
Here goes
Rasick
Rasick.
looks. He sees Henry down there with the pass there. He looks.
Rasick.
3-point shot up. Oh, good there. Rebound by Henry. Puts it back up. He's going to draw a
Strong
foul. Go to the
rebound.
line. Guys, this was a young junior team last year that was very good. These 5 you see here, they were pretty good last year, putting up some points. And so this is Valley Springs basketball future of it right here. They're excited. They like being able to get in on a big conference game like this. And you like to be able to see them as the score is 82-41. As we are under a minute with a continuous clock.
Boy, those are pretty.
Yeah.
It really was. I'm going to take this moment right here before we decide to end the stream here in just a minute. Thank you once again to everyone who's viewing tonight and watching the stream. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support. And for those of you that have donated and made donations, we thank you once again for that. If you haven't and you still would like to, I believe Mike will throw that on the screen momentarily if we have that before we leave. And once again, the thanks to all of our ad sponsors who purchased ads for this year. We're thankful for that. Without your support and your generosity, we could not have done what we have done so far this year. And so we do thank you and appreciate all that right there. And I think Mike's working on that. We may not have it, and if we don't, then be sure to check it out on the Facebook page. That's the end of the game, folks. 83-42 is the final score. A lot of playing time for a lot of our young players and everything. And Mike's got it there, put on the screen there. You can check on that site, punch it in. It's safe, it's secure. If you don't want to donate there, you can certainly bring it to the school. We'll be making sure that it will go in the proper funds and accounts. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us. You can do so at livestream@valley.k12.ar.us. If you have any questions, feel free to do so. With that being said, guys, I'm going to sign off. It's been a great night.
It's been fun.
Exactly. We will
Sure
not be
enough.
live streaming Marshall's game this Thursday, so just a heads up on that. But we will be back here next week, next Tuesday night against Mountain View. Thanks a lot, guys. Y'all have a great evening.